Let's talk about subdomain visits count. So basically, we have a website, and then this is a website, right? And then you do have a number, which is going to call rep, right? We can set frequency. So it's going to be how many times you want to visit the domain. So for every single domain, you have a subdomain, right? So the D2, D3 is going to be subdomain in this case, and D1 to D3 is domain. So you can actually parse the domain, right, to subdomain like this. Give me one more second. Right. So you can parse the domain. So this is domain, right? So you can parse the domain to this one. So this is the first subdomain in this question, and this is going to be the second subdomain. So the total is going to be have three links, and then for every single link, you will have the rep of the frequency to visit, right? So basically, you just want to generate the permutation based on the input. So give me a second, sorry. So this is a domain, right? And this is going to be the subdomain I talk about, right? So this is going to be it, right? And then this one will be another one, right? This one will be another one, right? And again, you do need to include the entire link, which is the domain, right? So this is the domain, right? And then for every single domain, for every single link, let's be honest, you need to visit the number of the rep for every single link, right? So this is going to be how it is, right? And how about if you have two links? So quickly go over it. So we have two links. So comes. In this case, this is a subdomain, right? So we need to add 950 together. So it's going to be 950, right? So let's traverse in rest of the link. So this is a com, right? So this is what? How many times? One time. So 950 plus 1 equals 951. So there will be 951 times for the count in a subdomain. And this is going to be it, right? So I don't want to just jump to the coding. I'm going to just explain one more time. How do you actually solve it? So we need to know this is the frequency and this is the what? The string, right? So this is going to be an int, this is going to be a string. But the problem is what? You do have what? You do have the duplicate the frequency, right? So this cannot be the int for the map. I mean key for the map. So for the map, the key has to be unique, right? If you do have a duplicate key, this doesn't work. So the string will be unique. Why? I mean, for every single string, you are doing different, right? So this is unique. And then for the value, it's going to be int, right? You store the value for the current integer, right? For the current integer, sorry. All right. So this will be it, right? So you have a map, and then when you parse the link, so let me draw this again. So when you parse this link, right? So you have parse. You have to parse the link, right? So first thing you get an entire link like this, right? And then you parse. You parse based on the space, right? So you will say, okay, this is the integer, right? And this one will be the string, right? Then I will parse the string later, but I need to make the string to the integer for the rep, right? The rep or rep to the matter. Okay, so it's frequency. I'm going to say frequency, right? So frequency will be what? Integer. I need to what? Cast, right? Basically it's cast. And then I need to parse the string. So how do you parse? So this will be what? This will be entire string. And this is okay. But when you see the dots, right? You need to say, okay, I need to grab the rest of the link and then add into the map with the frequency counts, right? So this is going to be pretty much it. So I already finished the coding. I mean the explanation. I'm just start the coding right now, and then I'm going to say list of string, and this is going to be a result. I'm going to say release, right? Return result, right? And I'm going to have a hash map. I'm going to store the string. I'm going to store the integer, right? I'm going to store the map. All right. So what else? I need to traverse the string, right? So string city domains, right? Now I need to know where's my index. I need to I know which is space I need to parse, right? So so it's gonna be cp.domain dot what? The index of, right? So I need to find out the first index of the space, right? So if you have two space inside the link, right, it's going to be return the first index for it. first index for the space, right? Now I need to say, okay, I need to convert to integer, so I need to use the integer, the capital one. So I'm going to say the rect, right? So it's going to be what? CP domain, the substring, right? Starting from 0 to what? To space plus 1, right? Actually to the space. This is because you don't want to include the space. So it's starting from 0 to the space, and you don't want, and it's exclude the space index, right? So you will get the value for this, right? And then, but the problem is what? The problem is I didn't cast, right? This is still going to be a string, right? So I need to cast. So it's going to be what? Integer dot value of, right? Dot value of, right? This is actually the cast, and I need to know what is the current domain for the CP domain. So string domain equal to CP domain dot substring, starting from what? Starting from space plus one, right? The space plus one is actually here, right? The space is here. Sorry, come on, space is here, and then space plus one is right over here, right? So starting from here, and then I need to what? I need to traverse the index based on the domain. So it's gonna be domain.length and add plus, right? All right. So if I see the dot, so I'm gonna say domain.chart at I is equal to dot, right? If I see the dot, right, I need to what? I need to grab the rest of the string and add into the what? Add into the map, right? So for the first case, I didn't put a discussion.LeetCode.com into the map, right? You didn't see anything. I mean any string I put into the map, right? So I will stop putting my map for the LeetCode.com, right? So if I see a dot, right? So I see the first dot, I'm going to say what? String sub b equal to what? Domain dot substring I plus one, right? So this is going to be what? This is going to be LeetCode.com, right? And I need to put that into the map, right? So I'm going to say map.put sub b. And then if I do have the frequency inside my map, I mean, if there is something that I already put, so which means if there's a com, I need to put coms again, I need to add, right? So I need to make sure I do have this subdomain, right? So I'm going to get or default. If I don't have it, right, I'm going to just return 0, right? If I do have it, I'm going to just say, okay, let me get a value for this subdomain string, and then I need to plus what? Plus the current rep, right? Rep. So it's going to be frequency, right? So this is going to be pretty much it, right? But again, you didn't add this one, right? You didn't add the discussion.LeetCode.com yet, right? So I'm going to put that at the end. So I'm going to put domain. So domain is the entire string, right? And I'm still going to what? Still going to use the get or default. This is because there might be a link that you're using the same same string, same domain, right? And give me one more second. Domain, comma 0 plus that, right? Alright, this is the solution. So let me run it. I have a typo for sure. I have it. Yeah, sub p. Yes. Alright, so I do have a typo again. Alright, so there's a reason why I return empty. This is because I didn't put it into the list of string. So this is entire the stupid things ever in my life. So string, I'm gonna say key, and then I need to traverse what? I traverse the key set in the map, right? And then what? I'm gonna just generate a string and then add into the list, right? So I'm gonna say result.add, and then this is going to be super simple, that if you're just using the space right over here, and then you say make.get key, right, plus key, right? So what does this mean? You are going to put the what? The frequency, the rep first. Then you have a space, right? Then you have what? You have the domain, subdomain, doesn't matter. And then you run it. Alright, so alright, so I passed the test. So again, I totally forgot. I need to put that into a list. Everything else should be good, right? So let's talk about time and space. This is going to be this is going to be a time, right? So this one is going to be the for loop iteration, and this one is another one, right? But this one is shorter than this one for sure. So let's talk about the worst case. So this is going to be all of n represent length of the CP domains. And then for every single domain, right? CP domain, you have a domain string, and you need to traverse. So it's going to be all of n times the maximum inside the CP domain. I'm going to see, I'm going to just name C as a CP domain. I mean, the length of the domain, sorry. And for the space, you do have to just add the number of the domain to the list, right? So this is my note for time and space. Time is NC, n times C, right? And space is O of n, right? So this is my solution, and I don't think this is hard. So I will see you next time. And if you forget to subscribe, like, or leave a comment, please do so. And then I will see you next time. Bye.